Let's make history. The central Brooklyn neighborhood of Kensington was named after a locality in West London, which is associated with royalty, which was not uncommon during the time. It was used as a real estate ploy to draw in wealthy renters and home buyers. And that wasn't even its first name. Kensington's first name was West Flatbush. And it was originally, the area that would become Kensington was originally part of the town, the huge town of Flatbush. When the area was entirely a Dutch settlement, Kings County was comprised of 6 huge towns, Flatbush being one of them. Then, of course, the British took over and resettled it. The area which would become known as Kensington sprang forth from the building of its main vein, quote unquote, which is Ocean Parkway. And Ocean Parkway vertically splits Kensington into eastern and western halves. And its construction was complete in 1885. People and families began to buy homes on either side of Ocean Parkway. That became a thing. And Kensington is primarily residential with many homes, except for on Ocean Parkway, where there are many multi-story apartment buildings, which most of which are currently being used as co-ops. As I stated, the area was referred to for many years as West Flatbush. Then in the 1960s, well, after World War II and during the 1960s, Puerto Ricans, West Indians, and other groups began to move into the surrounding neighborhoods in vast numbers. So to distinguish it from those areas, they rechristened the neighborhood Kensington. And they really put an aggressive effort with having the name changed. However, the mainstream media continued to refer to it as West Flatbush all the way up until the 80s and 90s. It has multiple public schools, some that it shares with nearby neighborhoods, and it doesn't have any high schools. Once, Kensington boasted a large Jewish population. Speaking of which, Marky Ramone, the drummer of the Ramones, grew up in Kensington on Ditmas. The southern tip of Kensington, from 18th Ave southward down to Forster, is considered by many to be its own distinct neighborhood, or what some call a sub-neighborhood, known as Parkville.